Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 15 here at Indianapolis. Race 16 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hard enough to believe we are here. We are ready to go. And we're getting closer and closer to that pivotal chase, man, where everything is on the line and you never know what to expect. So let's get it down to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Jay Cook. Next to him, Nicholas Guerra. Third, Nathan Stapleton. Fourth, Aaron Douglas. Fifth, Vince Friese, your previous race winner from Charlotte. Sixth, Michael Walton. Seventh, Riley Keith. Eighth, Gary Owen. Ninth, Carter Friese, completing top 10. Daniel Olson. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. And by the way, with the way how these cars are going to be on this track, they are going to be extra shine, I can tell you that. And on the final row, we have Jonathan Hoff and Andrew Miller. So coming into today, points that are as follows. James Ellison has the points lead by 15 over Joshua Sicoli. Adam Garcia, after that run, jumped to third. Crasta fell to fourth. Miller jumped up into the top 5. Kukulon jumping back into the top 10 with that terrific run he had. He is now 6th. Madison Tall, Daniel Olson, Garrett Sidner, all rejoining in the top 10. And Sean Ard barely hanging on. Jake Bassinger, first car out of the top 10. He fell back after that horrific run he had at Charlotte, so he's looking for redemption. But keep in mind, Bassinger, previous race winner, Indy, has won both times that he's been in this series in that 2 car. So we're going to see what's going to come on to buy for that Red Bull Chevrolet. But we're about ready to get the command to fire the engines. Let's go down trackside for 24 laps for this race. Let's get those famous words of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
And you see all 42 cars rolling on off. There you see coming on here from TV2. Cars coming off of turn 3 and turn 4. Gonna be interesting to see what'll happen though. Now we're gonna see the pace car make a dive down the pit road right now. 24 laps that are gonna be on by. Buckle up tight, folks. It's going to be quite a show. And green flag is out, and we're underway here in Indianapolis. For the running of the NIRA 250, which, keep in mind, for doing this race, Madison Tall and Nathan Stapleton, they are the hometown heroes for this race. Actually, another driver is too, and that is James Ellison, the points leader in the 39. I wanted to mention that real quick before and forgot to do that right in the beginning there, but wow, Pollard just flat out went in front of his teammate right there, which that was a bit of a yikes. Working our way back up though, Cook lost his spot to Nathan Stapleton, which I'll tell you what, if he gets a win, though, that would be nice. I also forgot to mention, too, Jonathan Hoff also is a hometown hero. 3 of the 4 NS racing cars representing Indiana. The only one who's not is Crampton in that 92, and we're going to be going to Auto Club, and that's going to be a boatload. Well, I'll tell you what, Vince Friese, he got that first career Xfinity win. He's already looking for 2 in a row as he's going underneath Cook for second. Friesen for third. Crampton now looking for 4th on Cook. They are freight training that 99 car. Oh, yikes. And 3 wide behind. Skylar Dixon, Cole Deaver, and Riley Keith. They were all sandwiched in apart each other. And oh, boy. Now Dixon going to go underneath Cole Deaver for position. Benny Watson now trying to follow in the 74. Well, he survived the mayhem that was there at Charlotte. And you can see, though, having not bad of a run so far today. But up front, though, Nathan Stapleton in that Advanced Auto Parts Powerade Chevrolet. Been a bit since his last win. It was back in his rookie season he got his last win, where he scored 3 wins in that season. Since then, he has not been to victory lane. And a track like this would really be big for that 97 team. I guarantee you, I know for Stapleton, he wants to go to Cup badly. I know he's still got a little bit to prove. Crampton look underneath Friesen for second there. Keep in mind, too, NS Racing, still a bright young team. And you have to remember, they have still yet to have a victory in the NRSL. Because technically they formed their team last season as a single-car team, despite Stapleton getting his 3 wins, just being as a, first-year driver, not really having the team yet. But right now, having a terrific run. Vince Friese, he kind of lost some ground a little bit. Now he's working his way back up, and look who's starting to pick apart some cars. How about our Daytona winner, Bobo Jones, who basically fell off a cliff after that point, and that's a good sign right there for that 70 team for Johanna Atwood Motorsports. Now you have to remember, Crampton's blown the motor in the 92. Oh, and look out. This is going to be bad. Oh, Sicoli, I don't know how they avoided all that, but and there's a bit of a plow. But we stay green, and this is going to bunch up quite a number of drivers. Oh, my goodness. That could have been absolutely disastrous, but we dodged a huge bolt there. Now Carter Friesen has taken the lead from Nathan Stapleton. Wow, that totally caught me off guard. But now that brings the question for the other 3 drivers from the team, Jonathan Hoff, Madison Tall, and of course, Nathan Stapleton, who was out in front, who's now P2. Jake Baskinger, not having a good run right now in that number 2 car there. I know he's trying to work apart some cars, but he's stuck on that high line right there. And obviously, this is easily an inside line passing groove right here. And man, again, then a bunch of drivers got checked up from that ordeal, and now they're starting to separate themselves out of that double file and go back to single. Remember about Bobo Jones, there's Nicholas Guerra, both the Johanna Atwood cars, they're in the top 10. That's a good sign right there. I guarantee Guerra wants to get up to where the 70 is there and try to battle for his first win in quite some time. Season 2 was his last victory. I'd have to look back at the records where it was, and there's Crampton, the 92, finally coming down pit road, and you got a feel for him, man. Blew the motor, and he is done for the day. Header issue on the 92 team. Ran out of energy. Oh, wow. 3 wide right there. Oh, Baskinger and Hanley made some contact, and that was a close call right there, but they're going to keep it together. And Friesen thought he had that in the bag, but now Stapleton working his way back to the 85. Bobo Jones now up to the 97's bumper. Top 6 completely separated from the field there, and I thought we were under caution, but that green light, that means we're still green, so that's a good sign right there. Now Bobo working on Nathan Stapleton. Now Vince Friese doing the same thing. Skylar Dixon, the 77, wants to be a 3-time winner this season. And Garcia's kind of losing that pack a little bit, but you can see, though, he's trying to get up to that 97, but guarantee you, caution comes out, it's going to change a lot of things there. Now Freeze looking underneath Bobo for second. Can't seem to make the move. Yeah, you could tell you want to be on the inside on 1 and 2. Turn 3, you want to be in the inside. Turn 4, you want to be in the high line there. So the high line gets such a good exit coming off that corner. And you can make a lot of moves there. Dixon and Freeze, man, they made a bit of contact coming into turn 1 there, and he's going to tuck back in line. How about that 90 team, though? You got to give him a lot of credit. Got his first career win, like as mentioned, at Charlotte. Now he's trying to look 2 in a row here. And remember, that was the debut ARCA winner here in the series. And you got to wonder what's going through Vince's head now. He's got that ARCA win. He's got the Xfinity win. I know it's too early to think of the Cup and all, but I'll tell you what, though. He's driving really good all of a sudden now. I think they figured out everything. Wow, literally nose to tail. Now Bobo to the inside of Carter Friesen for the lead. Freeze washed up the course right there. Dixon takes second. Now looking for the lead. Now Stapleton trying to take third. Dixon literally getting shoved by the 97. Battle between the Toyotas. Look at Bobo trying to work on the high line there to get around the 77, but this is where Dixon's going to get that run. Stapleton trying to get second. Had to check up a little bit there. Now Garcia's in the frame. I'll tell you what, these guys keep battling. That's going to allow Sicoli to catch up with them. And look at this there. Guerra, Riley, Keith, Daniel Olson, Michael Walton, and Jackie Tang all in the blanket. And not too far behind, Rob Evans in the 65. Trying to get into that top 10 there. They reeled in Sicoli in the 33, and these guys now are starting to go single file. Freeze, wow, he just freight train there. Now Freeze looking for P3. Can't seem to do it. Yeah, turn 1 and 2, it's easy to pass on that low line right there, and turns 3 and 4, it is a bit difficult. But you could see it the way how they're running, though. They're kind of mainly going with that nose to tail thing, and we're getting closer to 10 to go, too, keep in mind. Still, no cautions. Let's take a look at some of the drivers in the rear of the field, and right before we do so, Adam Garcia looking underneath. Can't seem to do it. Okay, now we can look. Brandon Crasta all the way in dead last. That's 4th in the points. Remember, he had a bad run at Charlotte and lost a couple spots, and this really is not going to help Jake Baskinger in 40th, and my bad on saying 42nd, 41st, I should say. So, unless a caution comes out, it don't look good for the Baskinger to win every season in Indianapolis there. Hanley in 39th. And you work your way through. There's Cole Baker, Ryan Griffin, Madison Tall, Patrick Smith, Matthew Eves, Ryan Acosta, Austin Yoakum. Andrew Miller started dead last, working his way up to 31st, which it's not bad, but still could be better, though. Vince Almbriego with that bad run in Charlotte and the bad run here. It's not going to help that 24 team at all. Sitting there in 23rd. Actually, he was 23rd, and then he fell back all the way. I think that's the 30th there. There's Ellison, your points leader. He's having an okay run today. Not really the best of runs, but not really the worst of runs. He's 25th right now, and they're trying to work on Sebastian Kukulon in the 42. See their hometown hero just not really having that good run right there, and getting a little dicey in the back there. How about Marty Johnson, the 4? I'll tell you what, sometimes it takes one good finish, and all of a sudden you can get yourself back up into at least a decent frame just outside the top 20. trying to fight Jonathan Zorlin for that 20th spot. Those two drivers, along with Benny Watson and Matthew Eaves, they're the four that really have not been doing well. And you can see 3 of those 4 drivers in the mix that are actually having some decent runs today at Indy. So that is a great sign right there for some of these drivers that have been struggling. They're looking for good runs. Oh. Oopsie. Cole Deaver, Gary Owen, Benny Watson, Steve Pollard third, and car coming down pit. Oh, it's the leaders coming down pit road. That was all the front runners there and a few extra. Green flag pit stops. I did not know when the green flag pit stops were going to come on out, keep in mind, too, so that's a bit of a wild card. So Skylar Dixon is going to lead that lap. This is the first set, keep in mind. Skylar Dixon, Vince Freeze, and then separated between them, got Sicoli and a good chunk of drivers all here alone. I guarantee you all those drivers will come on down unless they battle. Maybe Cole Baker or at least anyone. I'm not too sure. And here they come down. Wow, Cole Deaver and Jonathan Zorlin, they came a little close right there. Oh, do not go 3 wide on pit road. That's probably not a good idea. It's very narrow. And Cresta, he's going to go a couple extra spots here. And we'll get around Griffin, Baker, Baskinger, and Hanley. And off pit road first, Adam Garcia in the 6. He's out and away. Freezing, choking on pit stops there. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt that 85 team for sure. Let's see if Garcia could be leader of pit stops here. And Vince Freeze being the target car right here in that 90. There's Garcia. Oh, I think he's going to easily do so. See, he's gotten around Sicoli. And there's Freeze. So new leader, Adam Garcia in the 6. And you see Stapleton quite a ways back. Sicoli actually passing the 90. Keep in mind, too, coming into this race, Flickinger has only got 1 driver to win, and that was Garrett Sidner. Garcia came close once. Benny Watson has came nowhere close, and Sean Hart actually came close a couple times, too. So Garcia trying to pull the deed there for that number 6 Smash Brothers Ultimate Nintendo Switch Corvette. And keep in mind, too, the funny thing when we found this out, gonna find it here. Again, remember, Sean Hart and Adam Garcia, they were the 2 drivers that are expected to return. So it's kind of amazing how Garcia is really showing he's gonna do it. And problems for Madison Tall in the 80. Unscheduled stop, and that's gonna really hurt the Freightliner Chevrolet. Also, the 15 of Patrick Smith is a lap down. Where's Patrick? Oh, there he is. Must have had another. He also must have had an unscheduled pit stop too. That's a tough break right there. And now looks like Freeze. He's trying to catch up to Freeze and others, but don't look like it's good. And these guys here, they got to work together. They cannot be battling here. And Bovo trying to go inside, and that's going to hurt their chances of trying to catch up to Adam Garcia, especially come off this corner. Garcia is on a lone island. And Marty Johnson, what happened to him on the pit stops? Holy cow, he was doing at least decent, and then he fell apart there. James Ellison, 26. Pit stops kind of got him too there. Watson, 25th. How about Matthew Eaves trying to get in the top 20 for the 36 team there? who survived the chaos over at Charlotte. Here he is at Indy trying to pull the unthinkable there. Zorland actually 17th. Not a bad effort for that 12 team, as they've been struggling all season long. And if the caution comes out, remember this though, race will be over, so for Garcia, those yellow lights, that will be a blessing. They wouldn't care, so they got to figure out these leaders from here on out. They've been cutting some ground, but I guarantee the more they battle, the more it's hurting their cause. And for Bobo, I know he really wants another win, but I'd work with that 97. Let's go on board here real quick. You can see, I mean, they're trying to do what they can to reel in ground, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, because that 70 that was battling earlier, it just doesn't look good. I think they're too far back, and that's 6 cars in Sunday drive right now, or I should say Saturday drive. They cut a lot of ground there, though, and I still don't think that's enough. They're literally in a 3-car train right now, and man, Stapleton, Bobo Jones, and Vince Freeze all working together. Caution-free throughout this race, and Adam Garcia has been an unbelievable tear today, looking for his first career Xfinity Series victory. They're battling for third. That's going to really hurt the 97 there. White flag coming at the line for Adam Garcia and Flickinger Racing. 1 lap to go. Garcia mentioned me as they did cut some ground. Not by a whole lot, but just enough, though. He mentioned to me, he said he really would want to show that even though he's a rookie, compared to the others, he still wants to prove his case that he wants to be a championship contender. He's been having some great consistency throughout this season. Had a couple of slip-ups, a couple of mistakes, but found his groove and eventually got himself back in the top 10, let alone top 5 in the points. But coming off the final turn, Adam Garcia in the Smash Brothers Chevrolet Corvette Nintendo Switch car is going to do it. Checker flag in hand, he's going to win his first career NRSL victory. He wins the NIRA 250. Congratulations to Adam Garcia, and gets the job done for the Nintendo Switch Corvette. And man, you've seen Stapleton actually gained a lot of ground on that 6 car, but they kept battling. That's what hurt him in the end. But caution-free at Indianapolis, which that's not bad, because at times we've had some pretty chaotic wrecks. So Garcia's going to get the win. He's going to celebrate down on pit road there. Here's the rest of your top 10 results here. Stapleton so close for the hometown hero, but well, a great job regardless. And he technically does have the sponsor for this race, the NRA 250 there. Bobo Jones, I'll tell you what, that's good redemption to see him in third there after everything he's been having since Daytona. So good run for him. Vince Freeze, the 4th. Not bad for him there. Carter Freeze in 5th. Joshua Scully 6th. Nicholas Garrett in the 27 will end up 7th. Michael Walton, silent all day. He's going to come away at 8th. Good run for him there. Jonathan Hoff in 9th. And Skylar Dixon complete the top 10. So Dixon, his consistency keeps on showing. Here's the rest of the results. I have no idea why my frame rate's kind of going down a bit there, but there you see the rest of the results coming on by. Some key notable surprises there. Elijah Leonard, Eli Bright. Steve Pollard in the top 13, top 15 there. Aaron Douglas in the 51, having a good run right there. Jake Cook completing the top 20. Matthew Eves, 17th for that 36 team. That is a good sign right there. They got some redemption after Charlotte. Here they are just trying to salvage what they can, at least to not be in that bottom there. So, yikes. And then here's the rest of the field on down. Travis Crampton, the big blow right there. Same for Madison Tall. Patrick Smith also 1 lap down. Marty Johnson up 39th after everything, man. That's a tough break for that 4 team there for Seg Keith. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, be part of the NRSL by hitting the subscribe button down below. You've been watching the production of the NRSL, where racing is living. Congrats to Garcia one last time, Adam Garcia, on winning the NRA 250. Until then, goodbye, everybody from Indy. We'll see you for the Cup race tomorrow. Till then, goodbye, everybody.